ever wondered why I don't paint my toenails, now you know why. From what I understand, even though this is steel roofing, the finish that's on it is actually multi-layered. The paint is the primary finish that you want to preserve to protect the metal. But underneath the paint is actually a galvanizing, and I believe it's something like Galvalume. It's zinc and aluminum, something like that. So even if you scratch the paint, which we have done, it's not the end of the world. The panels aren't going to rust out immediately. Of course, the finish then is compromised, and it's probably a matter of time before, weather gets underneath the galvanizing. But we did buy a copious amounts of touch-up paint. We should have done that when we installed the roof. Man, we didn't realize how sensitive this stuff was. So now as I'm going along, I'm going to touch up behind myself with all the trims and claddings. And thankfully, a lot of the damage that we did to the panels is along the eave. So we should be able to get that as we go up and down, or back and forth, I guess, to do the cladding. That's the good news. I have no idea why, but for some ridiculously silly Mother Nature reason, there is a massive collection of bugs at the ridge. So random. There's just tons of them. Bees and stink bugs and wasps and honeybees I see up there, beetles. What in the heavens dickens is going on? Is that Max? I think it is. That sounds good. Okay, I think I can work from here. It'll be a little tough, but it's doable. So, thanks a bunch. As you guys remember from the lumber spline video, there is nothing fun about working this high up and having wasps and flies and bees and yellow jackets. Wow. So there's like 3 other kinds of bugs right here. It's just very disconcerting. The last thing you want to do is get swarmed or something at this height and have no recourse. So this is where the puzzle gets interesting. The lower part of the fascia and step rake went great. Got that stuff pretty much worked out yesterday. So the big conundrum up here is, in a hypothetical dream world, we've got to get this cladding to overlap this cladding, and it's got to get underneath that step rake. So there's a little bit of leniency there, but it's sure not much. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do with the step rakes. And in theory, we want to get that basically meeting at the top so that when we bring that ridge cap out, we're done. We don't have to do any custom fussy stuff. Feet 1 to there, 10 feet 3.5 to there. So we're gonna come up close. I think the other step rake is probably gonna end up stopping about where that one stopped. I don't think we're gonna get all the way up because it's a 10-foot piece of metal, 10'4". And that, let's see, that here is 4.5. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna basically butt into each other. I guess the question is, well, we've got to cover that. So it sounds to me like, or it looks to me like, we're gonna bring the ridge cap out and we're gonna have to splice it and basically overlap it both directions and put a bead of caulking in there. So darn it, not gonna get away with it. That's about as good as we're gonna get right there. But we are going to get away with this. It looks like if we do about a 1-inch overlap, we're definitely going to be able to get underneath that far step rake. And that's all we needed to do for drainage, is to make sure we're under that far step rake. Sweet. Nice. It turned out pretty freaking good. I'm happy with that. Don't do that. God dang it. Off to a good start today, and the sun's giving me a little bit of a break, getting some clouds, but no rain yet. And I'm happy to say I didn't get stung, but I'm really curious what it is the bees see right there. Every bee in the world wants to be right there, and they're duking it out. You guys have any idea? No idea. So I was just sitting down, taking a short break after working in the sun. And you guys are not going to believe what happened. So you probably have heard us whining and ranting about being stuck with the windows in the gable installed improperly. And we have tried and tried and tried to get the company that we purchased them from, who installed them, to come back and just look at the windows with us. That's all we were asking. And well, it turns out this year, like every year, is just an explosive construction year. The economy's booming. Everybody in our area is just running ragged. They're working 7 days a week. Well, we are frustrated by that because the amount of money that we spent on these windows, and we trusted them with the installation. And of course, as we began to install our own windows, we quickly realized that, well, it wasn't done right. And whether that will come back to bite us in the butt or not is just not something that we're willing to figure out. You know us. We've been building this house. You've seen us building this house. We're not trying to put ourselves in situations where we look back and go, oh, crap. Does that mean that we don't make mistakes? No, that's not true at all. But given that these were professionals and we hired them and we trusted them, it feels a little rough. We feel betrayed. Thankfully, I guess for us that, you know, we're working through this and we're learning more and we're able to defend ourselves. We can't rely on a contractor to save our bacon. All right, the point is that they came by. They just showed up just now, out of the blue. Super weird. Didn't call or anything. Not that we're concerned about that, but awesome. So in about 4 days or so, they're going to come with a crew and we're going to get those windows fixed. What? I was just telling Alyssa that it's weird how the universe works this way. We had issues with our plumbing. We've been struggling with the roof. The windows aren't right. Like, it's such a trip on the mind to deal with all this stuff. And then keep pushing, right? And guess what? The plumbing got approved. We're ready to go on that. I'm working through the roof. We're getting there. The ridge is still going to be really tough. That one I'm not sure about. And then out of nowhere, here comes the window company. This is great. But they also brought one of our doors. Do you guys want to see? This is the mudroom door. And I think it's walnut exterior. Yep. And it's white on the interior. Do you want to see our door?
Yeah, I do. I totally do.
Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, how about that? Looks how it should.
Yep.
Exciting.
So this is a 2/3 glass.
I think so, yeah, 2/3.
And it's smooth fiberglass, right? I believe it's smooth fiberglass.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's pretty.
Very
Not
nice.
gonna lie, it's pretty.
No kicking.
It's really
this with
pretty.
your boots.
Didn't we get the in-glass shade that you can pull down?
did.
Yeah.
It's a little off-centered, just kind of odd, but
I think that's the mechanism. I think you have to have that mechanism
Can we keep
for
pulling?
it to work. We could try. Don't want to. Oh yeah, there it is. Caution: excessive force can hurt things.
I guess it should be easy, but
Well, it is still in the box.
yeah. Well, we don't have time to do it all now. I just
Hold
thought
on,
it was
I want to
easy.
look at the backside. Oh yeah, it is black. I forgot.
Yeah,
Is it black or walnut?
it's black.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look good.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that. It'll look good with the windows.
Nice. Yep. Sweet. More work. Awesomeness. And I look forward to, unfortunately, more work fixing those windows, but I think having them correct will be good for the
Good in the
coconut.
mind.
Yep.
Yep.
That really starts to narrow down the time that we're going to have off before we start electrical.
The time we have off before we start electrical.
Yeah, we're taking time off before we start electrical,
Right.
right?
So you're saying with all this stuff now, it means we can't take time off.
Well, we can, but it's just going to get less and less and less. So maybe we'll have to just, like, I don't know, walk off the job or something. If the videos just dry up, guys, if you're watching and it's just like, did they die? We're probably just taking a break.
Time to move. Is it worth a shot?
Well, give it a try. That corner is like our nemesis
Yeah, it's awkward.
every single time. But yeah, I know with the ladder I can make it work because I got that 2x12 fascia up there.
Right?
So I can do it. It's just that this stuff is so flimsy.
Yeah, this fascia could survive a fall. This
Yeah,
can't.
fascia's pretty rigid. This stuff's like, yeah, no mercy. Yeah, let's try it.
The sun's down.
Is it? Or is it behind the cloud?
It's behind clouds, but
Yeah, I'll take the cloudy days.
yeah.
It's been nice. I was worried this morning because it was so nice, but there was 0 clouds, and I'm like,
Yep.
I can't handle another one. I mean, I can, but I'm gonna whine about it. That's probably true.
Are you to go up or do you need stuff in the garage?
I think that's it, yeah.
Sweet.
You're at full boom, so take it easy.
Okay.
Kind of on a pretty nasty incline too, so just take her slow. Underneath here.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesse said the roof is like stink bugs galore. You guys see that? Wow.
Look at that. Watch.
Those aren't screws.
Ready? Are you filming?
Up there.
Yeah, watch.
Okay. Wow.
That's at least 50 and 50 of them didn't move.
My goodness. Jesse, did you show them the sunflowers today?
No, I haven't.
Okay. This one's a little bigger on the left. Something we haven't updated you guys on all season. We have yet to see a morning glory flower, but those are the vines. Those are definitely the vines. Maybe we'll get a surprise before the end of the season here.
You guys can hear that, but you can actually hear the metal contracting. The sun has kind of just gone around the corner and it's off the metal now, and you can hear the metal just slowly creaking. I can't remember the amount this metal can expand given a particular temperature swing, like say 60 degrees or 70 degrees, but it's not a small amount, which is part of why we over punched the holes in the metal and then tried to put small screws in the middle of that hole, so that we don't end up getting oil canning on the stuff. Maybe we shared that already, but if we didn't, that's why. Ready to come down.
Ready to go up?
Yeah, I actually need one tool. I need a utility knife.
Okay.
And then I'm good.
Okay, I can bring that to you.
Thanks.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ready up.
Boop.
Kind of figures that after we've had this silly thing for 3 months, we're getting good at it, huh?
Yeah.
Things we wish we would have known 3 months ago.
That's why we need to build a second house.
All right, guys. She said we're building another house. Wait. Who's this we? Do you have a turd in your pocket? ready to come down. Wait, is dinner ready? Today was a big success. Mentally, I'm a little off today. Yesterday, I was feeling pretty good, and the day before, pretty good. I don't know. We're kind of touch and go with energy right now. So tomorrow, finish this side, and that's going to feel amazing. That's probably going to take me part of the morning, I would think. So then we're on to the ridge cap, and then we need to be ready energy-wise to knock out the gable windows on Tuesday. It's definitely an exercise in managing energy, managing sleep, and stuff like that. So, did you say something about Mexican for dinner? Haha, that's like pizza. You want one enchilada, but you want the whole enchilada.
Oh yeah.
Haha.
Ready to come down?
Let's do it. Sometimes I feel like I'm in timeout because I spend so much time in the silly basket. But so far, you've always let me down. Wait, you've always let me down. You never let me down. But you always let me down. Hashtag English. What's your boom at right now?
H. It's pretty good.
Okay. I think we can reach this whole thing from that spot.
Okay.
Hey tree, how you doing? Perfect. You know what's really sweet? We're not using a ladder back here anymore.
Yeah.
Seriously, can you remember the last time you used a ladder to go in the back door?
A few weeks ago.
It's been like a month,
Yeah,
right?
I wanted to go in there and I was like, oh, I can't. There's no ladder.
I know, right?
So I bugaboo hasn't gone to the ladder.
Right, yep. Man, we're so close to getting stairs built inside. Yeah, well, this is already a Superman door, so I was going to say then it'll be a Superman door, but it already is, so. Job security for the deck construction crew.